All right, guys, 2 weeks ago, I got scammed by someone who said, hey, I'm quitting Frostborn. I want to give you all my stuff. And then I came in. Luckily, I had most of my best chests locked, but I had a lot of my workbenches open, stuff that I've kept open for people, and they took everything. And so a lot of the Frostborn community has been so supportive and saying, hey, Forza, we want to give you stuff. We want to, replenish what you lost. And I've had to actually turn down a lot of y'all's offers. Y'all have been so generous. But then I got this one offer, or I was considering those offers, and then I got this one offer from a girl named Ashley, and she said, hey, I'm quitting Frostborn, and I want to give you all my stuff. And this is the third episode with Ashley. Ashley, say hi.
Hello.
And she has been giving me so much stuff. She, in just a few massives, had probably more stuff than that guy stole from me. I mean, he did take 300 maple from me, which is one thing that I had forgotten. That was pretty big. That was a pretty big chest I should have had locked. But other than that, he took my metal scraps and my varnish and those things that are, they're important, but they're not. A lot of people have lots of them, and Ashley has massives full of these resources because she is a very efficient farmer for these resources, and so we are organizing right now, trying to kind of put everything where it belongs, and it's been quite the ordeal. I have been working a lot of work and a lot of episodes organizing stuff, but I've gotten pretty far, or I've gotten a lot of stuff, and in fact, the last episode, she basically just gave me Protector 4. You got to go watch that episode. And generally, there's a lot of my friends in Frostborn have been very jealous of the loot that I'm getting. Some of my PvP, the people I've been doing some PvP and some PvE with. I was just talking to them today. They haven't even seen the episode that comes out today where I get Protector 4. And they were over there like, oh, give us some of that juicy loot. And I was like, no, thank you. I'm keeping it to myself. Because, I mean, I might give them some stuff. They were super generous to me. But the point is, I ended up getting the good end of the deal on this one. It's almost, it's hard, it's weird to say this, but it's almost like I kind of am glad I got scammed because this is so much better. I've been wanting to have all my massives taken care of for a while now, and now I have all massives. And look at that. I have a full massive of healing potions, which I think I had a half massive of healing potions. So I'm going to, well, I started deleting those, but now I realize, you know what we should do? After I've taken everything that I want, we should just go to the zones and like give people stuff.
Yes, sprinkle it around for everyone.
Yes, that would be great. There are going to be some players that want that. Okay, wow. You have so much stuff that needs to be repaired.
Oh, yeah.
That is insane. Okay, we won't give that away because we'll see if... some people don't know this, but there was a glitch once in Frostborn, and it may never happen again. But I think we all hope that it will happen again someday. And that was all needing to repair items insta-repaired in Frostborn. Like across the entire world of Frostborn, every base had all items completely repaired instantly. It was insane. And so ever since then, it seems crazy to ever throw away or delete a broken item, even if you can't imagine ever repairing them in time.
Yeah, I didn't know about that glitch. That glitch would be so amazing, so much time saved.
Yeah, you would basically, even though I'm taking all of your stuff, you'd be instantly rich again. Just because you have so many almost broken items. Right now I gotta organize some stuff. So you can see that between last episode and this episode, I have been organizing quite a bit of my base. Hilariously, that was actually because I thought that I was recording. And this happens every once in a while. I don't usually tell people about it, but in this case, I was recording with Ashley. And then I was like, oh, just kidding. I haven't been recording this whole time. So this is take 2. And Ashley's being a great sport about it.
It's the magic of television.
The magic of television.
You just snapped your fingers and everything was organized. That's how that goes.
That's right. That sounds like me. I'm so bad at organization. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put this away over here. Ooh, something I want to show you guys because, and you'll see this throughout this episode, but look at that. Look at this amazing chest right here. That is, so, you know, this isn't that big of a deal. Some of you guys have that, but this is the type of stuff that was stolen from me. And so, boom, got it all back. No problem. And so let's go over here to the armor potion. We are getting close to filling up all the armor pots. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at all those legendaries. Man, 100 berserk potions is like money.
Yeah.
Right now, berserk potions, if you do a lot of PvP, you just blow through berserk potions. All right, let's go back and get another load of points and put these, there we go. There's some points, and we'll put these here to give away to people later. All right, after I turn this in, I'm gonna go check out the mole hole, see if I can run in and match with anyone, and see what happens there. Meanwhile, we are going for Thrasher 3 because we already have done so much work towards it. Earlier I put in 1,000 points in the previous episode, so not a whole lot. I didn't do a whole lot without you guys. And you can see we're getting a lot closer. Just need 2,000 more points. That should be easy to get. Oh. Wow, I got the gift from Odin on the 2 extra green items I put in at the end, but didn't get the gift from Odin on the like ginormous amount that I put in there before it.
Don't you love how that always goes?
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can go. I don't think we're gonna even be able to do this, but if we are, yeah, season is ended. Object is inactive. Okay, so yeah, why would they put it as if you can still do the portal when you go in and they're like they're giving these push notifications and then they're like, just kidding, season's over, punk, where have you been for the last month?
Groundhog Day of the April Fools. Just kidding.
Yeah. I'm like, you just sent me one. You literally just sent me a notification.
Do you need iron plates or steel plates?
Definitely iron plates.
Okay.
Potentially steel plates. Yeah, definitely iron plates.
Right.
Dude, I love how, like, this is the most ridiculous thing. I'm riding a badger. I've got a really nice backpack on. I've got an axe in my hand. I've got no pants, and then I've got instigator boots, and there's just Frostborn for you right there. Like, I look ridiculous. There's no skins in the game, which I'm fine with there being no skins in the game, unless, like, if they were to actually make a free-to-play version with skins, I would love that way more. But since it's not a free-to-play game, I kind of like that they're not doing skins. So, alright, let's see what we get here. Nope, no bonus, of course. No bonus. I mean, what's the chance on it? It's like it's just a very low chance. All right. We are so close. Literally, like. We are 104 points away. Oh, wait, here we go. There we go. Booyah! Thrasher 3. Okay, now what are we going to get? Got Thrasher 3. I don't really want to go for Thrasher 4. Earn War Chief's rating points 25. Make throwing hammers, that's easy enough. Okay, that's not bad. I wonder if, well, man, Hunter 3 is only half of is half of Thrasher 4. I guess I should go for Thrasher 4. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I really need to go for level 4 classes. That's gonna be the way to really compete. I don't want to go Thrasher because everyone else is going Thrasher. Like, it's just, but at the end of the day, sometimes I like doing what everyone else is doing because the reason why everyone else is doing it is because it's OP.
Yeah, Thrasher 4s are really something to run from.
Right? Yes, they're so powerful, and it's so frustrating. I was playing against someone the other day that was like, oh yeah, the Thrasher, he was really good at PvP. He's like, yeah, the Thrasher counters everybody.
Yeah, as soon as I see a Thrasher 4 leap onto me, oh, I blink, I'm out. Like, you gotta, nope, I'm not even gonna play with you.
Yeah. No, I've noticed.
Slaughter you.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's true. The Thrasher is strong. And the Thrasher's less strong now that they have, you know, a few things that help, like the bar of 5 quick items that helps people.
Yes.
Evens the playing field. The stun traps, they made the Thrasher 1 second slower at stun trapping people, so at least they can't attack you once or twice while they're stun trapping you. So that's helpful. But yeah, they still seem just so OP. It feels so good after you organize, but it's so much work. And I realize that I don't normally, play a game when I'm like, oh, I'm doing work right now. Like.
Takes away from the fun.
Yeah. It really does.
When you are completely organized, then you're like, oh, that feels so much better.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Because you can be like in the middle of a PvP, and when you spawn back, you're like, okay, I need soups, and that's in this chest. I need potions, that's in this chest.
Yep.
I'm on elixir.
Yep.
So much nicer.
It does. It feels so good when you're organized enough to know where everything is, and then then it's real easy, like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna have my mannequin, have a next set of gear, so that when I die I can just mannequin, get my stuff, go. Yeah, that feels amazing when that happens. So donate. I'm really torn about this whole Thrasher 4 thing. Like, I'm totally doing it because people are, like, just because it's the best. Not because I necessarily like the Thrasher. In fact, well, I like the Thrasher, but the Thrasher is the first class when I was doing the PvP series that I was like, oh, I am truly horrible at this class. Now, that doesn't mean to say that I couldn't get good at the class, but naturally, it was the most unnatural. If that makes sense, any sense.
Yeah, definitely. I get that way with some classes. Like, when I tried to do the Protector, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. This is really strong. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I'm really not good at this. This is not my class.
I keep finding more, like, a chest that I had totally forgotten about, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much. Oh, bone fasteners is something that I lost. So did you meet me, did you first learn about my channel when you were doing Last Day on Earth, or did you find me after you switched to Frostborn?
I had stopped playing Last Day on Earth, and you just kind of popped up in my YouTube home page feed. And I watched your video, and I was like, hey, that looks really cool. And I was actually at work, and I showed my supervisor, and I was like, look, it's like a Viking game, because we always joked about how he has Viking heritage and how he wants a game that's focused towards that because there's nothing out there. So when I found it, I was like, look at this. And so we watched your video, and he downloaded it, and then I downloaded it, and we're like, okay, let's play this together. But then I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of like stopped playing it. He went on to other Clash
His
Clans
Viking
stuff.
heritage didn't pull through for him?
No, apparently not. I loved it. He was just like, oh, it was cool, and then I was done, and I'm like, what?
So what video popped up on your feed?
It was the one where you took your son out, and you guys went to the pop-ups when you're first beginning, like the little Carnage one, and
wow. So that was not that long ago.
No.
Wow.
That was the one. And then I continued watching videos, and then I saw where you went on and you met people in zones, and you're like, here, let me help you out. What class do you use? And I was like, that is really cool. Like, this dude is out here streaming. He's doing this game, and he's still out helping people. Like, you see some people that are like, oh, I'm a streamer, I'm too good, I don't want to do anything with you. You got to learn to survive on your own. But you were completely different. You're like, here, let me help you out. It's always nice to meet a fan. And I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome that people like that, because I like it. I honestly, I don't do it for the publicity, because it feels like it would be, exhausting to do it for that purpose, because it's like, you're never gonna meet enough people and kiss enough heads, or kiss enough babies is, I think, the term that some people use. But I genuinely enjoy meeting people, and I feel like people are so nice to me. I don't know if it's because I'm nice to them, but it's fun.
Yeah, it was completely like you could tell when you were out there meeting fans and stuff. Like it was genuine. You weren't just like, haha, yeah, that's right. That's who I am and love it that you're in my presence. You actually had a genuine appreciation that they watch your channel, that they like your video content. Like I was like, I want to be like Flarza. Let me just go out and start helping lower players and make
That
the
is
game more fun. And it just every time I tried every day, I was like, I am determined. I'm gonna run into him in a zone and be like, thank you for introducing me to this game. And it never happened.
that's crazy. And then I met you when you're quitting, which is kind of sad, but also like, at least we met.
Yeah, I told I told my sister and my mom, I'm like, oh my god, he answered my message. I'm giving him stuff, and they're like, wait, this is the YouTuber guy you watch? I'm like, yes. I'm happy I'm ending on this note. Like goal met. I've seen him in game. We talked.
That's so
Complete.
great.
The second episode just went up. It just popped up for me.
Oh yeah, I guess it did. Yeah, it went live during this episode. So, all right, guys, the last episode has been out for exactly 2 days at the time you're watching this video. I sometimes you'll watch a video that I record that day. That's pretty rare. Usually it's an update video. Most of the time it's like a day late. It can be as much as 4 days late. If I go on vacation, there was one time I recorded 14 episodes, and then I left for vacation. So, it's amazing because it's allowed me to really be a family man while being a YouTuber, and that is something that, as I look at other YouTubers, is something that I think a lot of them struggle with, to be able to maintain that part of life. And I think it's because of streamer culture. Just, it's hard to stream. Streaming requires being right there. And that is a little bit harder, so.
Have you auto ran Odin's yet?
What does that mean?
With the marks.
Oh, marks? Yeah, why?
Has it dropped keys for you?
Uh,
Since they added the new area, has it dropped keys for you? Well, have you done it since the new
no, I
area?
haven't done it since then. No, I didn't.
So I auto ran the whole thing, and it didn't drop a single key. Not for Cell,
What?
Archive, Forge, or even the new library. It didn't drop a single key. And everyone I've talked to so far that's done it, it hasn't dropped keys for them either.
Wow, that's crazy. I did not know about this.
It dropped a ton of the new pendants, but it didn't drop a single key for any of the doors, which was a shocker because it usually will give you at least
Yeah,
the
that must be a glitch.
Yeah, I think they made a glitch in the adding of the new area because not a single key drops. Or maybe me and my friends are just all unlucky.
No, it's not a luck thing. It was a guaranteed drop. So it has to be a glitch or a purposeful change, which is strange. I'm not sure why they would do that. Okay, guys. Well, this is a nod to my scammer. He got 80 copper from me, and then I'm gonna put this maple planks here, and I'm gonna turn it off so that if some freak incident happens and I get joined up with another person who tries to steal from me, this stash cannot be stolen. It cannot be raided from me. It is mine. Ideally, I would actually smelt 20 bars of steel and then do this, but maybe later. Also, all of this got stolen from me, so we'll go ahead and put some valuable stuff in here that I can have for later. And honestly, yeah, we'll put some sulfur in there.
One of my favorite memories is me and my family went to Rifts.
Uh-huh.
And you know Rifts can always,
Oh, yeah.
it's a gamble. You either go in with one person that's running around naked for the Ori, or you go in and there's a whole family or even a clan.
Yep.
And I had zoned in before my family, and I ran into a clan.
Okay.
And luckily, we had timed our entry with our clan for protection.
Okay.
But I was the only one in there, and this whole group, they were like, yeah, easy kill. She's in full gear. Let's just slaughter her. And me, being illusionist, I darted away back towards my spawn. And luckily, right then, my family had zoned in, and part of my clan members had found us. And so it was they were running right back into an army where they thought they had an easy kill.
Yeah.
Not so easy.
And y'all won, or no?
We did. A few of us died, which was sad, but we won. We won against them. They were not happy about that, but
that is awesome.
It was definitely an enjoyable day.
Yep, that's one of those things that I love about Frostborn. There's those moments right there. And I'd like to think that they can happen more often. Like if the devs were more chill about matchmaking, the devs are all about like they've never had a wait time of longer than 1 minute. And when a game's small like this, I expect if I have to wait, if there's a big arena and it's gonna be a lot of fun, I would be fine with a 10-minute wait time to make sure that I got matched with the people the right rank and for a good fight. But I don't know.
Yeah,
it hasn't panned out.
I would wait as long as I'm getting matched with a fair match. Heck yeah, I'll wait.
That's what I was thinking. One thing that I've still wanted them to add, and they seemed very resistant to the point that I kind of stopped pushing it for it, was having a battle royale where everyone starts naked and then whoever wins gets the gear that they got in the zone.
See, that would be fun. Entice people to go in and battle.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I was like, you know what? If they're worried about giving people too good of gear, then just make it to where purple gear is the highest you can find. Or maybe, I mean, honestly, I don't think that would be too much. One person out of 20 are gonna get. Or you could have several rounds. You could do what Battle Royale does and have 100 people and have, maybe 10 zones of 10. And when you win the zone, then you get matched with the 10, winners of the other 10 zones. And so 100 people are now getting narrowed down to one person. They get to keep their gear from the previous zone. And maybe the middle, maybe those 10 zones of the first round, the highest gear you can get is blue gear. But you still won. You got the best blue gear. You got a good combo. You got some bandages and stuff like that. And then you're going into the next zone, and the highest gear is purple gear. And so you're doing the same thing where you're going into chest and trying to get that. And at the end of the day, there's only one person that wins and gets stuff. But that would be so, that would be so fun. I don't know. It would just be
rewarding, to know that you won in all the trials.
Yeah, out of 100 people, you were the champion.
So many people would love that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really hoping they do it at some point. I know that they're worried about something about it. I'm not exactly sure what. The devs have some ideas. People's inboxes are just so ridiculous nowadays, and it kind of ruins rating, which some people don't mind. Some people didn't like rating in the first place.
Oh my god, I loved rating.
Yeah, okay,
It's
that's
so
refreshing. Yeah, I thought it was fun too. I just didn't.
even when I would lose, it was still fun because it's just the thrill of actually breaking into someone's base
Uh-huh.
and then looking for their good stuff. Like you think, oh, here's a good area. They probably hid their good stuff, and then it's just a chest of water. You're like, gosh, dang it, let's look for another one.
Yes, I personally would. I think part of my issue with raiding is I didn't like stealing other people's stuff because, you know, especially when they'd be like, please don't take my stuff, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is too painful.
So
to
pitiful.
Yeah, they're so pitiful, and I'm like, but this is the point of the game. And I really think that, you know, what people came up with where they were like, you know, basically you shouldn't be able to take everything. Like, I could see it being, you know, some people had the idea of like, basically you can take a quarter of it. If there's a stack of 20, then you can take a quarter of it. If there's a one item there, then and there's 4 of them, then that's easy. But if not, it's like a 25% chance that it's going to be when you open the chest. And obviously you have to change, if you did that, you'd have to change pick locks and, you know, how expensive they were and how all that stuff. But like, I think that there could be some to that because then you wouldn't be cleared out. I think that was what people were so sad about, is that they're like, I am completely wasted now.
Well, I think also like the higher you and your team get, the less likely you are to meet a broke player.
Yeah.
Unless they're like addicted to PvP and they just PvP all the time, then you may match with a broke player. And majority of the time you can talk to them. Like if we have someone when we were raiding and they're like, please don't raid us, we just got hit, we're like, okay, what do you need? Like, how can we help you?
Yeah.
But if they come in the neighbor chat and they're just being so toxic and talking so much trash, then we're like, we need to go over and teach them something.
Totally. Yeah. No, those were the few times that I was like, all right, it's on. These guys are talking trash. It's time to whoop on some people. So, yeah. But then otherwise, there's people that you're talking about where it's like, you know, you want to help them out. And so, yeah, I liked raiding. And honestly, if people just followed my tips, there was, and not just my tips, other people knew how to do this. Like, there's ways of just keeping enough stuff that you're never going to be without anything. And you just got to play smart. Well, that's it, guys. We got Thrasher 3 and halfway to Thrasher 4. We still got some work, or, you know, maybe 40% of the way to Thrasher 4. We're getting there. And so that ram looks really cool. He has a really cool special effect on the garb of the ram. But anyways, I digress. The point is, this episode, you can tell I'm just trying to organize everything, and there's so much stuff to organize. But stay tuned, because once we organize everything and we have everything in place, and I'm going to show you everything, like, it's just going to be so beautiful, all of the stuff and all the organization. I'm going to show you how rich I am. And then we're going to take all the stuff that I didn't use, and we're going to go and give it away to people. If you are in the North American server, make sure to be in the zones when that happens, which you don't know when it happens. So good luck out there. Hope you're in the zones at the right time. All right, guys. See you next time.